Welcome to the Cyber Espresso Podcast, your quick shot of cybersecurity insights with industry leaders. I am humbled to have Stella Tsitsoula today, owner of Red Communications. We hear this zero trust all over. It's being backbone of cybersecurity is very crucial. So, if you want to break it down, what it means, why it's essential, I just want to get your opinion on that.
Absolutely. Zero trust is one of those terms, and that sounds a bit harsh at the first, but it's actually a very smart and necessary approach in today's digital world. At its base, zero trust means never trust, always verify, of course, and so no device, user, or application is trusted by default. Zero trust in practice means using tools like multi-factor authentication, least privilege access, segmentation of the networks, and continuous monitoring of all systems. So it's not a single product, let's say, or a quick fix. It's a strategy, it's a mindset, it's a whole platform. So to me, zero trust is less about paranoia and it's more about proactive responsibility. It's about designing systems that assume risk and prepare for it instead of being caught off guard, for example. And it's a powerful shift. It's not about building higher walls. It's about building smarter walls and dynamic defenses.
Very good, very good. So my last question is on the skills gap. So we hear from many resources there is a gap in cybersecurity, and a lot of institutes rushing to basically uh, bring more grads to the market. Would you agree with that? There is a skills gap in cybersecurity, and if so, how does the European Cybersecurity Challenge and the participation of national teams could address this skills gap?
Yes, definitely. I agree with you 100%. The skills gap is one of the biggest challenges the industry is facing right now, globally, in the European Union, and in my country as well. So we are dealing with an ever evolving, let's say, threat landscape, and at the same time, there aren't enough trained professionals to fit this growing number of roles. So it's a bit like trying to fight a wildfire, for example. We have a lot of them here in Greece with a garden hose, and the need is massive. It's massive. But we can do things. I believe the skills gap isn't just about lack of talent. It's about how to define talent, because this is what we do with the European cybersecurity challenge, which plays a huge role in addressing the cybersecurity skills gap. And honestly, it's one of the most, for me, it's one of the most inspiring initiatives I have had the privilege to involve with. So it's actually a flagship initiative organized by and driven by ENISA, the European Cybersecurity Agency. And I'm honored to represent Greece as a steering committee member since 2017. So I have the chance to see this initiative not only from the national coaching perspective, which I support, but also from behind the scenes, let's say, and see the incredible witness and the impact that it has in Europe, because it brings together young talents from different countries all over Europe, and not only, because we have also the international cybersecurity challenge, and creates a high energy and high stakes, let's say, environment for all the participants, both technically and personally, because this is the challenge. They tackle in areas like, of course, technical areas like engineering, cryptography, forensics, and web security. But what's even more important for these people is the exposure, so they get to the real world scenarios and professional networks. And for the national teams, like the one I support here in Greece, It's not only about the competing with other teams. It's learning, it's growing, it's building a sense of community, let's say, and identify within the cybersecurity world. And many of them go on to become professionals, get internships, job
I see.
offers, and even come back to mentor the next generation. And this is the most important for us. So it's beyond skills, it builds confidence and collaboration. And it's
That's great.
it's a place that where they can make the real difference.
So it seems like a boot camp. How long is the challenge? So it's like running a couple of weeks, months?
It starts for one week every October,
Yeah.
which is the cybersecurity
Uh-huh.
month.
Correct.
But after the European Cybersecurity Challenge, all teams are getting prepared for the next one. So it lasts 1 year, let's say.
Wow. So what was the attendance this year? Like
Uh,
in last year,
this
2024
year,
October?
we expect to have more than 30 countries because we have not
Wow.
only EU countries, but visiting countries too and observers too. And it will be in Poland, in Warsaw, from the 6th to the 11th of October this year. Last year, it was in Italy, in Turin. And we hope to have as much as possible teams from all over Europe and not only.
Well, it's a great initiative. It
Mhm.
looks like a small Olympic version for the cybersecurity.
Yes,
It's
it
very
is. It
nice.
is.
Very
Yeah.
nice. So, Stella, I appreciate talking to you. It was very refreshing to have you in our podcast. I appreciate your insights, and I look forward to other opportunities to reconnect.
Thank you, Murat. Thank you very much.